Red team. White team. Blue team. Black team. Gray team. Gold team. Power team. Fire team. Okay.
The Stephen White Middle School has graciously allowed us to use their school to call home for this day of leadership, ethics, and diversity in STEM. Mr. Andrew Kim, the robotics director for Stephen White, has been our unwavering support in preparing the logistics and IT support. We have the 186th Street Elementary School surgeon. We are grateful to all of you and to everyone that made this event possible. Thank you for making it possible to share our learning and experience with the students who will be our future leaders.
Okay, for such an important audience as you, the brief moments that I have, what would be the things that I want you to take away with you? Okay? What are those things that I want you to take away? Well, the first thing is, I want you to understand the word freedom. Do you understand the word freedom? Because we talk about it a lot. You hear people saying it. We talk about the flag representing freedom. Well, what is that? We talk about, our nation is founded on freedom. What does that mean, right? So I want you to think about that. And I want you to think about freedom in terms of not necessarily, in the sense of our country, but I want you to take your country and I want you to carve out a little space below your feet, and I want you to shrink the country and the term freedom all the way down to that. Is I want you to be ready. Okay? I want you to be ready. Now, a lot of people, they see me and they see, oh, we got an Army person here. I went to Starbucks this morning, and when I walked into the Starbucks, I don't know if there are a lot of Army people in this area, but everybody just kind of was watching me, I mean, it was like, I was like, oh, I kept thinking that I had something on my feet. No, they were just looking at me, And in the term of be ready, a lot of people invest in, they see me in a uniform and they say, wow, this guy must have gone through something to be allowed to wear all those ribbons and these medals and all that. What did he do? Well, a lot of what we do in the military is we train. And one of the most difficult and scary training that I've ever gone through was called Officer Candidate School. And it was very, very difficult. Well, the obstacle that really got me is this one obstacle, and it goes way up in the sky. You have to climb it, okay? And you have to come down on the other side. And for a person from the inner city of Richmond, Virginia, who has never climbed anything, not even a tree, because we didn't have trees, right? Unless I was Spider-Man, we could climb the buildings, but there were no trees. There was a lot of cement. There was some grass, but I didn't climb trees, okay? And so climbing this obstacle was very scary. So what did I do? Well, they line you up on this mark, and they say, all right, when we say go, you're going to go to that obstacle, you're going to climb all the way up, and you're going to come all the way back down. And so this is what I did. And I did this throughout OCS. I did it throughout my entire career in the military. What I did was, everybody got up to the line, and we're all afraid. And everybody got up to the line, and they said, the drill sergeant said, okay, on your mark, get set. All right, now you guys go ahead and go. And so everybody just kind of like, oh, and they're walking towards it. What I did, I ran towards it. I ran as hard as I could, because what I surmised was that it was an obstacle that I couldn't go around. I couldn't go under it. I had to go through it. There was no other choice. I had no other option. And so if you're in a situation where you have to go through something, be ready and charge it. Run towards it. Because what happened was, I ran with all my might, and so they were looking at me like, why is this guy running towards this obstacle? And I climbed it, and when I got deathly afraid, guess where I was? I was already at the top. I had no choice but to come back down. Okay? I had no choice. And so when I got back down, the drill sergeant came over and he said, son, do you realize how fast you went through that obstacle? I said, yeah. He said, why did you do that? I said, because I was ready. And I attacked it. And I ran towards it because I knew there was no other way around it. All right? You may have obstacles like that in your path. It could be school. It could be a sport that you're playing. It could be something you're trying to do. Maybe you're trying to play an instrument. Don't kind of walk towards it. Run towards it. Be ready.
So my name is Dr. Williams. Now where are we here from? West Point. All right, so what are we here for today? Learn about science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Is there an acronym for that? STEM, all right, good. Learn why you should consider a career in STEM. We're going to go through these a little bit quickly, but we'll talk about these things throughout the day. Learn what you must do to be successful in STEM. Can somebody throw some things out there? What must you do to be successful in STEM? Anything. Go ahead and throw something out there. I guess. Be good at science, all right? What else? Over here. Be good at math. What are you going to say? Technology. Work hard. What are you going to say? Work in engineering. Go ahead. You want to say something, don't you? Yes, you do. You keep smiling. What you want to say? Oh, you always smile. That's good. Everybody in here should always be smiling. I like to smile too. All right. So what else? Extracurricular activity. Doing things outside of the classroom that you know will help you be successful in STEM as well. So of course you want to do well in the classroom, but then also going above and beyond and doing things outside the classroom. I'm expecting you all are a pretty good group that let you miss class today. You all weren't a good group, they probably wouldn't let you miss class today. All right, have fun and meet others who are interested in STEM. Now, all of you all go to school together, but I'm still going to challenge you today to meet somebody in this room that did not travel here from New York or local areas. That means one of the other students that you didn't know. So I want you to have fun and meet some other good interested in STEM. All right, math. The study of quantity, structure, space, and change. Mathematicians seek patterns and establish truths by rigorous logic. What are some types of math? Yes. Geometry. Calculus. Algebra. Trigonometry. Differential equations. How do you know about differential equations? Oh, he skipped a grade. Oh, okay, you're in the 8th, so you skipped a grade. I didn't take differential equations until I was in my 2nd year in college, and you're in your 3rd year of middle school. I had no idea what it was when I even got to college. So that's pretty good. New technology, you gotta be more specific. What exactly? Floating cars, camel suit for the army. All right, what else? What else? Robots, what are you creating? You don't know? No, I called it you already. I gotta pick somebody else. No, I called him, sorry. Do you ever know how to like no, I called him. Good job. Remember right here? You're looking directly at me. You make eye contact with me, I won't call him. If you look away, you're asking for it. He's staring me down. Oh, yeah, you look away. What are you creating in the future? You don't know yet? All right. You don't know? All right, so you all figure it out. Work on that today. Figure out what new technology you're going to create. All right, so today we are here to do what? STEM. All right, very good. So why are we talking about STEM? So we just established years from now, I'm going to be old. So in recent years, America is falling behind in STEM, both in education and career-wise. So that's when we come out and we talk to the youth and we make sure we do these workshops with the youth because you all are the future of STEM in America.